Hello, everybody. Sorry about the technical difficulties we just had. I believe we've missed, 30 minutes worth of recorded content before we picked it up? So, a quick little rundown. Mayor got the final hit on it, which procced this thing's final ability, which is known as its Deathly Lunge. It gets to use its reaction to make one attack at another creature and move its full movement speed. The creature dived into the water to go attack Salus and then Gelram. Eli used the reaction to switch places with little Salus because of the shadow armor, because he basically bound their souls. Eli got the finishing kill, but in doing so, he lost his right arm. They came back onto the boat. While they were on the boat, and Gelram went after the shark's body. While that was going on, Eli switched their souls back, and in doing so, he took the bite that this little girl had gotten. The crew has just found out that the bite this shark infects is not a simple disease or poison, it is a very powerful curse. And Gelram brought the body of the shark back up and tried to take the mandibles off of it. While doing so, he accidentally got bit, as this thing had just a little bit of life left in it. While that happened, Dr. Tremaine made a prayer to, I believe, the goddess of health and medicine, correct, Doctor?
Yes.
And she informed him that it was indeed a very powerful curse, and informed him of two things he would need to try to counteract said curse: Wolfsbane and Marigold Prime. Or, no, not Marigold Prime, it was...
Marigold Rush.
Marigold Rush. Thank you. I'm walking and talking. While this went on, the Platinum Man, Yoshi, came out and said he knows of a port that has it. They called it the Scorpion Port. The Scorpion Port is home to a cultist group. While this was going on as well, Reed yelled out for someone called Tippy Topo, and popping up through the cargo hold of this boat was a little goblin who just said, yeah, they've got a tiny bit. Not enough to make a cure, but probably enough that if you mix it with whatever Wolfsbane you got, to make a stabilizer of sort. And that is where we left off. So, we've come back to the group. Dr. Tremaine, you just got the Wolfsbane. There are 3 people here that are infected. Alice, Eli, and then Gelram. Who are you using this on?
Damn.
I'm letting you pick.
And Gelram's talking to the little girl as he's taking a piece of the mandible probably out of his forearm.
Her mom took her down to go get Midnight.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
because she wants Midnight to look at the girl as well, even though, yeah, the girl got bit and Eli took it, but it's like she just wants medical professional looking.
Since it's been in... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, you go ahead.
Since it's been in Alice's system chronologically the longest,
also,
he'd probably give it to her first.
Okay, because I was gonna say, if you gave it to anybody else, John would pull his pistol on you.
I kind of figured.
Yeah. You give it to Alice. Some of the swelling goes down, but she does not wake up. And you see John just look at you.
Still have some Wolfsbane left, but we're gonna need some more of this Marigold Rush.
Is she gonna wake up?
Tremaine looks back down at Alice, weighs the option, and he does the doctor thing. I don't know. I've slowed it down.
He'll grab you by like the cuff. He'll grab you by the cuff and kind of shake you. What the fuck do you mean you don't know?
It wasn't enough. The swelling has gone down, but there's still, it's still there. There wasn't enough of the Marigold Rush powder. I need more. I have more Wolfsbane. I did the best I can do with what I've got.
Well, maybe Midnight can do something about it.
If she has more, I can make more. But then Tremaine will just kind of not try to get out of John's grapple, but he'll look over at the captain we might as well go to this cult port. If that's where we have to go to get more and get enough,
Yeah.
then that's what we're going to have to do.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you all this now. Leave your weapons, armor, and valuables you don't want lost, taken, or stolen. This port city doesn't allow weapons or armor in the city. If you're wearing jewelry, their thieves will pick you dry. The only thing they don't steal is your coin, because they want you to spend it. So, leave anything valuable here. I won't let you in if you try to bring anything in. Look. And you'll see him shrink back down as is like, again, you guys remember this, his flesh and bone and stuff, like it rips and tears. And he's now bleeding pretty bad, but this is just, he just looks more pissed at the situation than anything else.
The pain fuels his anger.
Yeah, basically that's the type of demon, or not demon, but like that's the kind of barbarian he is. For now, everybody go get rest and finish this crap up. We'll be there in the morning.
I feel like we should have been warned about this sort of threat sooner.
What, these shark spiders?
Yeah.
I only knew of one, and it's a lot bigger than this thing. Meaning that thing finally had a kid, or something else is making them. Besides, it's supposed to be farther up the channel. This was not
Obviously
something I
down
was
here.
expecting. Look,
Wherever that bit me, did I still get the piece off? Did I like break it off?
yeah, I'll say you got it off, but you are now infected with
Can
whatever this
I-
curse-like thing is.
I'm gonna say it bit me in the forearm and like pierced it, and basically like moved and snapped it. I
Yeah.
want to take it out, and I want to keep the mandible.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. During your survival, though, unfortunately, you will pierce the sac that holds whatever this curse is, and the fluid will like ooze out and kind of basically ooze off the boat, so you won't get any to let the alchemist experiment with.
Damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately, he rolled too bad.
That would have been really nice to have.
Yeah,
That's why
sorry.
I did it.
Yeah, you failed the roll, so that's the penalty for failing, bud.
Okay, I might still make a weapon out of it.
Yeah. But yeah. So do you guys head back to bed? Do any of you stay up? What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to wait to see if they come back from midnight with good news.
I'm gonna go take a short rest.
Vincent's going to bed.
Yeah. There's a lot of you that want to go ahead and go finish. You'll get your long rest and everything. Everybody will. Because the raid will demand you all go get some fucking sleep. John is the only one who will not leave, as Reed will pick up Alice and take her, and Tippy Toppo will follow, as Tippy Toppo is their medic. Probably a good 2 hours go by before Salas and Solly will come back to you, Dr. Tremaine, and they'll just shake their head. No, Midnight does not have any.
Damn it. Are you
Midnight
okay?
said that- I'm fine. It was a bad dream more than anything. I remember though. I think it's Mr. Eli. I remember seeing him protect me, and then he lost his arm because of me.
He is
I hope he's okay.
He's a strange individual.
Yeah. He didn't bleed. He had that black wispy stuff come out where his arm was. So cool.
That's one word for it. Tremaine will kind of he'll do that doctor thing and he'll crouch down. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, she
Yes.
looks like the little kid who fell off the slide and then got back up and scrapes and bruises but looks completely fine.
Well, there is that. Now, technically, I'm not supposed to do stuff like this because I don't want to encourage bad behavior. Tremaine will like fidget around in his bag, and he'll pull out just like a little ration sweet. That's basically just like a
Aw.
little peppermint.
Yeah.
And he'll give it to
She'll
her.
she'll do the little kid thing, like when you're bending down, she'll do the hug around your neck kind of thing.
I'll just kind of do that doctor, pat on the back, but I'll look up at Mom, and I'll just kind of mouth, keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't, develop a fever, anything like that.
She nods to you, but you can clearly say she's not looking at you or Alice, or not Alice, but Salas. She's looking at Eli, and there's just a range of emotions over her face.
All right, now I think after that horrible experience, we all need to go have a nap.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab my heavy crossbow and try to fix it. He watches like Zagor come over and pick her up. Oh no, you're not. My granddaughter's getting rest. But Grandpa, no Grandpa, go to bed.
Think about
Before I-
reinforcing the actual crossbow with a steel band. That might give it some kick.
Okay. And they'll head off to bed.
Did she pick up the crossbow or?
Yeah. Zagler picked it up for her.
It's fine.
Tremaine will turn his attention to Eli, but I'll wait.
Sheep, what were you gonna say?
So Dazzleboober was going to do something to at least in his spare time.
Okay.
Basically, he with his paint kit, and like a random piece of paper he borrowed from the ship. He draws this creature, and he's going to just put his nubbies together in a sort of prayer and say,
Well, it's been quite some time, and I just, since last I did this, it's ever since I shown up to this world, it's been one crazy event after another, and also I've just been encountering one incredibly powerful curse after another, and I know you sacrificed a lot to protect the Fey realm and from my more villainous ancestors, and I was hoping that you could provide me some guidance as to try to be strong in this sort of situation.
Roll me a religion check, will you?
"Yeah, of course." Alright, just gotta pull up my sheets. Religion. That is a 16.
You don't hear anything, but how do I want to describe this? You feel something. You feel like your prayers didn't fall on deaf ears, but you're not sure if they fell on the ears of what you drew, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But they fell upon the ears of something that listened, and that you felt comfortable telling your story to, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And Dazzlebooper will just nod, say,
Thank you for your time.
and he'll roll the paper up into a scroll, put it in his bag, and head to bed.
Okay. And does anybody have anything else, or is it just we're gonna go to what Dr. Tremaine was gonna do real quick?
I
I'll do
mean,
something after him.
did Vincent's girl ever show up, or did she never get invited to the part?
He never showed up.
Ah,
And Hoax was going to basically follow in the same steps of Dazzle Booper real quick.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make me a religion check then, real quick, buddy.
Yeah, he
I-
basically.
I think I know who you're praying to, but
Yeah, basically Hoax is just going to say, "Alright, Helena, I don't know where we stand, or if I'm your strongest or worst follower, I don't know, but all I know is Alice dying to this random event is unjust. I'm gonna need your help."
alright, give me that religion check, buddy.
That was cocked. Where is that at?
Get a cup of coffee.
Help. It would help if I knew how to spell it. Yeah, 10. That's great. That's perfect.
You're not sure if you pray, you do your prayer, but you think she heard, but you don't know. You don't know if she heard. You don't know if she's gonna do anything. You just don't know, you know.
He just kind of lets out a sigh and goes, "Well, at least I know where I stand."
Kind of like praying nowadays. You can send it, but you have no idea if he's listening, or if anything is listening, for lack of a better term.
And then he's going to take off his hat, put it, and all of his gear essentially, except for his armor, and put it in a, I'm guessing, a locker or something.
You were told to leave your armor too. Remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
weapons, armor, anything of value you don't want to lose, because he said they will take everything at the gate except your coin, because they want you to spend that.
Alright, then yeah, I will drop everything.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything?
Just that next morning, I would do something.
Yeah. If no one's got anything for the night, go ahead, get your long rest, get yourself back up to full HP, spell slots, everything back. Yeah, when you guys get back up, Reed is going to Oh wait, Trucker, you had something, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna have a little discussion with Eli.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that before then. Are you gonna like follow him to his quarters, or do you want to have it on the deck of the ship?
Follow him to his quarters if he'll let me.
You kind of follow him down. Eli will then look to you. Can I help you, Tremaine?
Well, I mean, I'm a doctor. You are missing an arm.
With all due respect, your medicine is not gonna do a damn thing for me.
Well, what kind of doctor would I be if I didn't at least try? Now, you claim that you took that curse from the little one. Are you gonna be okay? Till we get to this cult town, where we might be able to procure some more of that marigold rush.
I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Would you like to know a little more about this curse? I think I and Tippy Topo are the only ones who know much about this, because we've had to deal with it before, for lack of a better term.
If you think it would help me get it from Alice, at least, because above game, I don't know. I don't know the other guys got it yet.
Oh, that's right. You don't know, because Mark never told anybody, or Gelram never told anybody.
Oh.
Well, from what I can tell you, it can take up to 4 days to manifest. During that time, the body tries to fight it, but it'll fail. If your body's strong enough, you can hold off the process of it, for lack of a better term. Its whole
Okay.
shtick is turning you into a spider-like monstrosity. I didn't want to mention that in front of some people because I had a feeling John would lose his shit.
Tremaine will just kind of take a half step forward. And what about that microdose I was able to make with what your man had? How much time does that give us?
Normally, it takes, at the most, it takes 4 days. With that, I'm betting you bought her a week at most. Everybody else, though, I'd say they got 4 days at best. They'll have to see if their body can withstand and not be transformed till the last day.
You mean everyone else? I
You
mean
seem
you,
kinda-
obviously.
Yeah, he'll kind of like gesture to himself. Sorry, phrase a habit. And you see him as he says that, he kind of looks down the hallway, just past you as he says that.
Tremaine will look over his shoulder to see if he's like looking at anybody.
He's looking at y'all's like the room, the door to what's your guys' hammock area.
I'm guessing whatever powers you have, you sense it on someone else.
Not so much sense, as much as I saw.
Okay, who else should I be worried about?
I've got a feeling they don't want me telling, so I won't mention it.
See, I thought we were going to be friends. I kind of care for these people, and if I can stop them from doing what you just said, I kind of need to know.
You see him like put his left hand on your shoulder. I'll put it this way: you'll be able to tell real quick. And if you're planning to make any for me, just give him my share. I won't need any. And he'll go into his room.
Tremaine will just kind of stare at the door. God damn it.
Eli's
Can't
like, I'm gonna
lose. I
I'm
can't
gonna
lose
explain this.
people again.
I'm gonna explain this to people now. Eli's not good or bad. Eli's neutral. Eli's himself.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Figured.
you guys have noticed there's heavy necrotic energy around him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. With that, do you have anything else, or are you okay to go to bed now?
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay. Next morning comes, you guys are you're awoken as Reed will kind of come around. All right, I'm gonna reiterate this just in case one of you forgot. No weapons, no armor, no valuables. If you got spell focuses, I'd recommend leaving them here. They don't like spellcasters either. If you can cast magic, don't let them know you can. I've heard they'll put shackles on you that block your magical connection.
What exactly do you recommend for
See 'em-
leaving and stuff?
Say that again.
What exactly do you recommend for leaving our thing?
Leave anything you don't want to lose. They'll confiscate everything. We got something here for you to take that they can confiscate. He'll do the little finger thing. That way they don't get too suspicious. And you'll see him like lay out a table of like these very shoddy, very poor craftsmanship, probably goblin make weapons.
I'll take a dagger if there's one.
Yeah. There's a couple daggers, some short swords, slings, spears, crossbows. This is just so they got something to take, so they're not going to throw a hissy fit. Leave everything else behind.
Tremaine will just look at his bag.
I wouldn't recommend it, Dr. Tremaine, but if you want to press your luck, I won't stop you.
All of my things in here. Can't do my job without some of the stuff in this bag.
Tremaine, I know that, and I'm not trying to be rude, but they will take that. Then they'll throw a bogus crime on you, and instead of punishment, they'll just keep the stuff they confiscated from you. This isn't a just city. This isn't a fair and way. This was originally a pirate port that got taken over by a cultist group that turned it into their own territory. They don't pay taxes to the owners of Arachnia, who technically own this island. So there's no government interference.
Like you said, Doctor, you can't do your job if you don't have it. And if they take it, you can't do it at all.
He'll unsling it. And very hesitantly, very cautiously, he'll reach into his breast pocket, into his jacket, and pull his watch out. Put the watch down in the bag, and then he'll just sit the bag down. So be it.
Is John near me?
No. John has actually not left Alice's side down in the medical area.
I'll go see John.
I want to go see the little girl.
Okay. The little girl is up on the deck with you guys. She's kind of just talking to you guys before you fail. Because at this point, you guys are docked at the port.
So
Mayor,
before I walk off of the the deck onto the whatever, I'm gonna look. I want to talk to the girl, and I want to be like, "Now, young lady, I hope you'll keep practicing."
I will.
And seeing as you were the toughest one on during that fight, as you could tell, it sought you out. You were the toughest. I got something for you. And he wants to give her that mandible.
You give her the mandible. Her mother gives you the most "what the fuck are you doing" look.
Don't
The
worry.
The girl has like this wide eye, like you've just given the unicorn girl a knife kind of look. You know that reference, good on you.
And I'll look at her mom and be like, "Don't you worry. It's just a gift. It's not gonna bring nothing. And she's earned it. You should have saw her.
If she gets infected again, I'm going to kill you."
She won't get infected again, trust me.
Alrighty. Mayor, you're heading to go see John?
Yep.
John looks fucking terrible. He looks like he has not slept. In video game and D&D terms, John has a point of exhaustion.
Get up, John. It's time to burn a city to the floor. It's all hands on deck.
You see him like looking at Alice's body. I'm not gonna leave her side, but I need you to do me a favor.
And that being?
If anyone gets in your way, you fucking kill them. And he is going to pass you this small little pendant-like charm.
Oh god.
I will take the pendant charm. Is this safe to put in my mouth?
Yes.
He's going.
The pendant?
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
He's
No,
going
go
to open his mouth, pull his tongue back, put the pendant in his tongue, and close his mouth.
The pendant is this little. It looks like a bullet, It looks like what we would consider a modern day bullet to be, with a like almost like lightning pattern going down the side. If you need to go off with a bang, bite this and I'll give you something fun.
Now I need you to understand me. I'm not looking for a fight, but I will go down arguing, and if it comes down to it, I will kill man, woman, and child in this port just to get what we need.
See him like he is very tired, but he's also very tense, very tight. Like you can see his knuckles twitching, like he's making a fist, but at the same time he's trying not to.
And well, oh sorry.
Just make her happy. Just get the medicine, man.
Now you're gonna do me a favor since I'm doing you one. You're going to... I don't care if you don't leave her side, but you are going to find a way to get fluids. Eat something. You're no use to anybody half dead.
You see him just nod. Yeah.
Take a nap.
That's a deal.
Alright. And I will turn around and just kind of give him a look like, I hope this proves myself to you before heading up onto the deck.
Yeah. So before you all depart, I gotta ask this now: is there anyone who's not following the rules and is gonna try to sneak something besides Mayor and the pendant?
I mean, the only thing on Dazzlebooper's person is the drawing he made, but that's it.
Yeah, I just
His
know, like,
money.
are you guys bringing any like armor, weapons, magic items, something you were told not to bring? Because like you're given the goblin crap just so you have something. Is anyone bringing something that's they're told not to?
The only thing I want to try and bring is the bottle of venom summoning.
Okay. Where on your person are you gonna hide that?
Prison wallet.
I mean,
Prison wallet.
that's the size of like a mason jar, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna be questioning Ingelium's sexuality if you did that.
So
Wait, I actually want to do something.
You'd have a ruptured
I just
Urethra?
wanna-
Well,
I wanna
actually,
just dangle it on my hip.
actually,
you're
do
just-
do kobolds have a cloaca like birds and?
I'm not. She.
reptiles?
She.
We're not getting into
Oh,
this.
besides, he's a male. We're not gonna get into this. We're not
No,
getting
I'm
into this.
I'm just gonna carry it on my hip because I don't care about it that much.
Okay.
Lame.
And by the sounds of it, if they mess with it, they're screwed anyway. So.
Yeah. What's up? Who's calling my name? What's up, Trevor?
Well, I have had one of my elixirs made by this point.
Yeah.
I want to see which one it would be. So that's a D6, right?
Yeah. Check how many you get to make, because I think you can make 2 now at level 5.
No, I can only have one at level 5. I don't get to make 2 until 6.
Ah, okay.
So that's a boldness potion.
Okay. What does that do?
The drinker can roll a d4 and add that number to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute.
Alrighty.
I wanted to see if I had one and then just, give it to somebody, see if they can sneak it.
Okay. Who are you gonna give it to?
Let's give it to Booper. This ought to be funny.
Okay.
That's... Okay.
Just hide it in a fold somewhere.
Dazzlebooper will wrap it in that
Hide it.
picture I picture he made.
Hide it in that really freaky mandible thing you got going on. No one will dare stick their hand in there.
Okay. So no one's gonna try to sneak anything besides those things that have just been mentioned.
I guess.
Yeah.
There is nothing I have that I am willing to lose.
Chaos? Anything you're gonna try to?
I don't need a focus. I don't need armor.
Nope.
I
You were told not to reveal that you're a spellcaster either, or they'll put those
True.
like anti-magic shackles on you.
True.
Now my question is because my armor is disguised in my clothing, do I technically have to take it off?
That's up to you. They might pat you down if they feel like it's hard enough to be armor. They might take it from you. You don't know.
It's
Take
just,
the
a
risk.
it's just a quilted jacket.
I wouldn't fuck with it.
You could just say it's just a quilted jacket.
No, because then they'll be like, ooh, that'll be nice when it gets cold, and then they'll take it.
Yeah, like he told you, like they'll take all your crap, slap some bogus charge on you, and instead of like punishing you, they'll just keep your shit and say that's your punishment.
These guys sound like a bunch of thieving pricks.
Basically,
why do you think-
Fine, I'll
they're
take.
cultist
I'll
assholes.
take I'll take my nice coat off and leave it in my bag too.
Alrighty. So,
Everything worth taking from me, I'm not bringing with me.
yeah, the only thing you're told to bring is your gold because they're not gonna take your gold because they want you to spend it. Alright. You guys ready?
Yep.
I'll just look to the group and go, if you'll indulge me, I know how to handle these pricks.
You guys make your way down the docks to this giant, it looks like it used to probably be this old fortified outpost. And at the front of the post is a gate that is guarded by two. You're first like, oh, humans? But as you get a better look at them, no, they're not humans. The faces can't be human. They look chitinous. They look like if you threw a bug filter over a human, for lack of a better term. And
Mantis
as you get
people.
No, not mantis. More scorpioid.
Scorpion King.
Ah,
And as you get closer, these two guards are wearing mismatched armor. Their weapons aren't choreographed. It looks like they just picked up some shit. They're like, ooh, like in an RPG where it's like one of those RPGs where it's like it's a bunch of random weapons and armor that like the stats are good, but they don't match it or anything. Like that's what they're wearing, and they kind of like see you guys, and one of them holds up their hand and tells you to stop.
Alright.
Alright.
Names.
Desalius Booperton?
All weapons, armor, and magical items, Desalius Booperton.
I have nothing to declare.
All weapons, armor, and magical items, Desalius Booperton.
Dazzle Booper will set down his pack and he will open it, revealing nothing but regular, common everyday items. He'll set down his adventurer's pack and just empty out his adventurer's pack.
Okay, they will take everything in the adventurer's pack plus the pack, and then the other guard is going to come over and pat you down. I need a stealth check from you for the for that magical item,
All right.
or not the magical, yeah, the elixir that Trucker gave you.
Hmm.
I mean, they're not technically magical items, but oh
That's a
my-
nat 20.
They're taking anything of value, remember?
I know.
Yeah, that's a nat
just-
20.
Sheepy, the natural 20. You, wherever you hide this on your body with the drawing, you like he starts patting you down. You're able to like shift your body because they're not like he's not used to patting down whatever you are, so he's not used to it. And like he's just like,
I'm like
He's
weirdly
good.
hot. I'm like weirdly at my skin is like at their hot break.
yeah. Even though like they're scorpions, it's like they're feeling it because they like the warmth, and then you're too warm. It's like yeah. But yeah, they'll take anything of value except your gold and your weapons. So you don't have any wall armor weapons. You don't have your adventurer's pack or nothing like that.
Okay.
And they will usher you to like this gate, giant wooden gate that's reinforced with metal, and there's a singular door, and they'll do a knock that's just 3 beats. The door will open and you are ushered in. And then the
Alright.
next one, who is up after Dazzle Booper? Chaos, you're after Dazzle Booper. He'll look to you. Name.
Vincent Harmony.
Vincent Harmony. Weapons, armor, magical items, all valuables. And he'll pat the table.
None to declare. He'll just put a basic pack on a. He'll just put his explorer's pack on the table, and empty it out, showing common bedroll, rations, oil lamp, torches, tinderbox.
Did you take the goblin dagger or anything?
You mean the compass?
What?
No. Compass? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we were directed to a table full of weapons.
Reed gave you that like really shitty weapons just so they wouldn't be too suspicious.
Oh yeah, right. He would also like put out the other stuff that he was given.
And you have nothing hidden on your person, right?
No, I left the important shit at the ship.
Okay, this thing will pat you down. It'll like flick your horns just to see if they're real, and then look at you.
Rude.
Go. You'll do that 3, 1, 2, 3 knock on the door, and you're let in. Next up, Hunter. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. You are told. He looks at you. Name.
Crow.
I'll slap the table. Weapons, armor, magical items, all valuables. On the table.
I don't have anything.
Are you lying? Did you bring anything?
No, I left everything.
Okay, they're gonna pat you down. Are you hiding anything?
Nope.
What?
Okay.
Wow! Watch where you talk.
You're let through the door. Mark.
I would have taken like one of the like an axe or something that they put on the table, one of those goblin axes.
Yeah. The name.
The name's in Gellert.
Weapons, armor, magical items, valuables, table.
Well, I don't know what you consider valuable, but
Everything on the table.
okay, Mr. Bad Mood. And I'll put the axe on the table, but that's it.
Do you have your pack or anything with you?
No. The only other thing I have is that vial on my hip.
And it's clear. It's like visible, right?
Oh, yeah.
He'll point to the vial. Put it on the table.
What do you mean? It's just water.
It's green.
It's
Water's
a little
not
dirty
green.
water.
Okay, that one that pats you down, he's gonna come up and just rip it off your belt if you don't stop him.
I mean, I'd consider that assault.
I mean, you
Oh.
could pick a fight here. It's them two fully armored and decked out versus all y'all versus just you, just 3 of your compatriots versus 2 of them, because your other compatriots are on the other side of the door now.
Am I gonna get that back?
If you don't commit any crimes, yes.
I better get that back. I'm gonna get like close to his face. I'm gonna be like, I better be seeing that again.
Are you trying to intimidate?
Yeah, actually.
Roll an intimidation.
Oh no.
I'm not backing you up.
That's a 22.
You'll see him kind of look you in the eyes. Intimidating an officer is a crime.
Is it? I used to be an officer, and I'm just telling you, I want that bottle back.
Watch yourself. And they'll pound on the door 3 times, and you're led through. Next up is Hoax. Name.
Hoax Bradshaw.
Weapons, armor, valuables of any kind. Table now.
Yes, sir. This here is my rifle, which is for fighting, and I'll set down my the garbage dagger, and then I will grab my dick and go, this is my gun. That one was for fighting, and this one is for fun.
This town's gonna hate us.
Oh, you're not supposed to like this town. You're really not. There's only a few good people in this town. Mayor, they're gonna pat you down now. I need a stealth check with advantage for that thing you're hiding on your tongue, because they're not actively looking in the mouth.
22.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to hide it well enough. He's like, he's clean. Go. And he'll beat the door 3 times, and you're let in.
I will go in.
Dr. Tremaine, you get up. The thing will look at you. Name.
Abraham Anonymous.
Roll a deception.
Good thing I have a 1 in this. That's a 17 on the die for an 18, baby.
That's only a 15 for him. Abraham Anonymous. Weapons, armor, valuables of all kind. Table now.
I will just like reach into my waistband and pull out the little crappy goblin dagger and just bury it tip first into the table.
And are you
All I've got.
Are you hiding anything? I don't remember if you are.
He's not.
Nope.
Okay.
That's literally the only thing I've got except for, you know, my coin bag
Okay.
with my money.
They're
in
gonna
it.
pat. Yeah. The other guard will pat you down, look to him, give the thumbs up, like he's clean.
You didn't have
And,
to cop
yeah.
the extra. You didn't have to cop the extra feel there.
You mortals always have your sex jokes. And you're let in as well. As you
That's
guys
why
are
we-
let in.
That's why we have more fun. And then I just walk to the door.
As you guys are let in, this is not a city. It's too small to be a city. This is definitely a fort with like the back end. The back end of the fort looks blown open, probably from a siege that these guys took. And then you see out past that back end is another like homemade stone wall. You think it's part of it. There are like people everywhere wearing linen robes, having no weapons. You actually see people wearing collars, like slave collars as well. But the big thing is these people, all of them have that chitinous scorpion-like face. Looking human, but they got that chitinous scorpion face, wearing mixed-match armor and weapons as they're just walking around.
Is there another guard on this side?
Yes, there is. this one is not human. This one isn't the chitinous humanoids thing. This one is a little gnome individual with like a slave collar. With, you can see it like they're not wearing a shirt, and they have this brand of like this simple scorpion branded into their chest.
You there.
What?
You're gonna direct us to the apothecary, are you not?
Whatever you say, sir.
I will. Sensing that he is a slave and looking to cause even more problems because I'm irritated, I'm going to put a platinum in his hand.
You see him take it, look like back and forth, and he immediately pops it in his mouth under his tongue. Follow me, sir. You'll see him look up to one of the scorpions. These people would like a tour. I'm going to show them around. And you see the two guards up on the top, like the nests of the fort, kind of look down and they just hiss. And it says, yes, yes. He'll turn to you. Apothecary, you said. Follow me.
I will follow.
And he takes you to this very run-down shack that's out past the walls of the fort and into that like small, like very small, maybe like 10 building tent town that's outside the fort, but inside that little ramshackle stone wall. He takes you to the door. This is our apothecary. / hospital / whatever you really need it to be.
I trust that you are going to be waiting here for us.
I can if you wish, sir.
I paid for your time. I'd like it to be an extended period of time.
Yes, sir. And he'll do like a very fancy, like cross the legs, one arm over the chest, the other one out bow.
I will open the door for the others.
Okay. Do you guys head in?
Yes.
Yes.
Dazzle Booper does classify as a light source, so.
Oh gods. Oh gods.
He glows.
You guys head
Nobody thinks
in.
we do.
I'm not gonna think about that. You guys head in, and it is like think like a refugee camp hospital. There's several like sprawled out little rolls and makeshift beds with probably like 12 people in here who are coughing and hacking and looking like they're in the worst conditions of their life. There are 3 individuals. One is this little gnome woman who's like running around trying to administer aid to everybody. One is this at first you're like, oh, that's a dwarf. You're like, no, the dimensions aren't right. You're like, oh, it's a halfling. They're just really fat. Who's working at like this table with all these alchemy tools. Like, and it's not a good alchemy tool. It's like hey, I scavenged this from a scavenge kind of alchemy tool. It's pretty shitty. And then there is this human wearing very shoddy robes who's holding a holy symbol above the people and just trying to, like give like not like healing passage, but like you're dying, here's the rites of death and all that.
Last rites.
Yeah, last rites. He's giving last rites to quite a few people. As you can tell, yeah, these people are dying.
He's trying to cast gentle repose.
Yeah, he's trying to send their lives into the next one.
So do I notice anything about the people that are dying? Like, are they like soldiers, guards, or are they just
Nope.
people?
They look like, you can see some of them have slaves collars, some of them are wearing very shoddy, like burlap sack kind of outfit, very poor, very miserable, no rich people, no upper class. This is like bottom level homeless.
To me, this is like front lines.
Yeah, kind of like Frontlines hell.
It's a slum.
Yeah, it's the slums basically.
The trench warfare front lines.
Alright.
Not that there would be trenches in this.
No, there were no trenches because guns aren't too popular.
Yeah. but still, that kind of
Yeah,
idea behind it.
This place is unsanitary. You see rats, but you also see scorpions, little scorpions crawling around the floor like vermins. Actually, there are no rats, just scorpions, just little scorpion vermins.
I'm gonna squish one and take the take the tail.
As you go to step on it, you watch as the gnome lady like stops you. Like she like grabs like no, do not kill the scorpions. I don't need the fucking motherfucking governor on my ass.
The governor,
Oh.
you say? What's the deal with that?
That piece of shit. Actually, do you speak gnomish?
I mean, I know Sylvan.
Nope.
You speak draconic though, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You see her start like that piece, and then she'll immediately switch to draconic. That piece of shit motherfucker came 2 years ago with his goddamn scorpions and started infecting people in my fort. We were a good town, just trying to keep people alive, and now anybody that talks shit or even says something bad, he sends his scorpions and infects them. I can't even run my hospital without those motherfuckers, and I don't need him sending his guards here because someone accidentally killed one of his pets. But don't step on them.
In
And that was in Draconic, by the way.
back in Draconic to her.
Well, that son of a bitch sounds like a nobody who deserves to see some justice.
Does, but he's disarmed us. We don't have weapons. He collects the weapons of anyone who tries to come to this town for even something simple as water. And he is a worshipper of a fallen deity that's changed all the guards that he's brought with him, and all that he's converted his side into those things out there.
Are you talking about the guards?
Those aren't guards anymore. Those are, I don't know what they are. They're monsters.
Things.
Yes, those ungodly scorpion-like creatures.
I don't like them either. They got an attitude.
Chiming in and Draconic, Hoax will just go, "Where's the governor anyway?"
He could be
Here right now, and I'll I'll put my foot down just like an inch closer.
No.
Don't. We don't want to fight. The governor is in I believe it's the commander's office of this fort. He furnished it. You can't miss it. His giant scorpion pets are outside. He's got 2 of them.
So.
And I'll go
let's-
back to common and just fill in everybody like the governor's a piece of shit.
Oh, you say that in common?
Did
No.
Not after what she said, but I want to like let them know subtly, like the governor is,
Not to be trusted.
I imagine you just pull out like a pen and paper, just write it all down and hold it up to everybody, and then like you hand it to Dazzle Booper. Dazzle Booper eats it, and it just a puff of smoke out of his mouth.
There we go. I'll do that.
Yep.
Yeah. So she'll look at you. Who are you lot? I don't think I've seen you around before.
We are fabulously rich merchants looking to buy some sort of powder.
Marigold Rush.
You crazy? Here of all places.
Well, we were told here is the most likely place.
I mean, you're not wrong. It grows on the island, but that is controlled by the governor.
Of course it is.
I will switch back to Draconic real quick and look over at this person and go, "What's the situation on these slaves?"
Not good. They came from the coast. What the?
Hello?
I think Trucker's asleep.
Did we?
That's not
born
me,
him?
man.
Oh, it's Chaos.
Chaos, you dickhead.
You fall asleep.
No, I didn't.
Who was snoring?
Somebody
That wasn't me.
snoring, and it wasn't me.
I wasn't
Alright.
snoring.
No, neither.
The
I've been awake this
hell?
whole time.
Who? I think
Ghost.
I don't know. It's ended
whatever.
now.
Whatever.
It was a
could've been- it
spoopy.
could've
It was
been
a
just someone
spoopy
breathing
ghost.
hard.
I will just
Spooky snore.
kind of look at her and go, yes, I'm aware that slavery is bad. How many slaves?
I think 25, maybe 26 now. You watch as that medical man will look up. 24 now.
And how many officials?
15, if I remember correctly. 15 guards of the scorpion variety. They
No.
got their slaves from a coastal city, Yorfire, to the west, far to the west. A ship came all the way around. It's been doing trade.
Now, mind you, this is still in Draconic.
Yeah.
It'd be too hard to get them armed, start a rebellion, and turn this thing upside down.
But no, it's impossible. We don't have any weapons. We barely have any food. Most people here are starving to death.
Great.
And the guards are strong. They have all sorts of weapons and armor. The giant scorpions can poison people. The young scorpions can poison as well. Most people here have lost their fight.
I can burst into a flame.
Wait, we can all just...
He says in Sylvan.
She doesn't speak Sylvan, unfortunately,
Oh.
bud.
Damn it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's not one of her spells. That's not one of the languages I gave her.
What about primordial?
Nope, that's not on her thing either.
All right.
She knows Gnomish, Draconic, and Elven. Oh no, not Elven, Halfling.
All right. Well, Dazzle Booper will just write down. Just grab a nearby piece of paper. Write down. I can burst into flame. I could burst into flames.
He'll look at you. That's not gonna do any good. There's too many.
Oh, we just rush customs, take things from customs, go from there.
What if we got rid of the source? What would happen to the rest?
They're gonna just look. I don't know. You would have to get past the scorpions. You would have to get past the 2 armed guards he keeps with him at all time. You would have to do a lot.
Is there a place where all the guards congregate?
The
Say
barracks.
at the end of the shift, or
They sleep in the barracks, but
Do they
They
take
d-
their
they don't-
confid- Oh, go ahead.
they don't act like people anymore. They don't act normal.
They're brainwashed.
do they breathe?
I don't know. Between you and me, I've never even seen them eat.
Do they take their the stuff they confiscate at the gate with them in the barracks?
Yes, they usually take it and then they disperse it amongst themselves. It doesn't even matter if you're a beloved citizen. The only
So
people
I'm
I've
not
ever
gonna
seen
get my vial back.
No, they've already passed it out. The only people that get their stuff back are people that go and work specifically for the governor.
I hope they don't try to drink that in the barracks tonight.
She just looks at you confused, like she doesn't know what you're talking about.
If you want to try something, you can have them try and take a drink of a greenish vial that was picked up today. Tell them it's alcohol or some sort. Just try and make sure most of them are in there.
I don't go near the barracks. I stay out of the fort as much as possible. The only people that go into the city or go into the fort, and she'll gesture her head back to the halfling and the human. They go in.
Well, if one of you, if one of you two want to try and convince them to take a drink, but I'd recommend get out of there ASAP.
The halfling doesn't understand it because he doesn't speak Draconic, and neither does the human.
Uh,
Pass that along.
Can I write it down in
Well,
common
she
and
could
hand it
pass
to
it.
him?
She could pass it to him though.
Yeah, well, I'd let her know it.
just let them know if they want to start a party in the barracks to try and get everybody in there. All the guards, at least. But get out ASAP.
Okay.
Back in common, I'll just look at everybody and go, I think we should go and talk to the governor. I'd like to meet the governor. The governor sounds
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, we could do that.
I like the governor. The governor sounds wonderful. Let's go meet him.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to poke my head out to see if our escort is still there.
Also, before we head out, Dazzle Booper will pull out the rolled up paper and that's hiding the vial, and hand it to Dr. Tremaine. And basically, if you open it, you also see the picture along with your vial.
You don't want the boldness potion?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that was a gift
It'll-
for me.
It'll make you stronger.
Oh, okay.
Is
It'll
there,
put a little bit of pep in your fiery step, friend.
Okay.
so,
I made it
hell,
taste like cinnamon.
so is
Ooh, nice.
the escort outside when I stick my head out?
Oh, yes.
2 questions for you. Well, 3 questions for you.
Yeah, yes.
What is your name?
You see him look at him. I don't know. I haven't had a name in years. They just call me Shithead. Or you.
We'll solve that issue later. 2, who owns you?
The governor.
Great, that solves question 3. You're gonna take me to the governor, yes?
I can take you to the gate, but if you don't have a meeting with him, they won't let you in.
Oh, I'll get us a meeting. We are rich.
Oh,
He would love that. Probably.
Please take us to the gates.
are there any guards by us?
No, you're in the tent.
Once we go outside, because we're outside with
Mm.
his.
Nope, there are no guards past the that blown out section of the fort. It doesn't look like they actually come out here. Just a little scorpion.
Okay. Once we get closer and there's like guards within sight, I have something I want to try to do.
Are we being led to the governor?
You're being led to the governor. He'll take you
Yep.
to like the basically the building that the high officer would be in, but he can't go in. He's not allowed in. He'll like take you to the door and like where you'll see the 2 giant scorpions on either side kind of like snip at him and kind of like not sting him, but like like do the threatening with their tail. While there is a guard outside looking at both you and him.
I'm gonna look at him and go, and whisper very quietly, "Forgive me for this." And I'm going to grab him by the back of the neck and hold him up and go, "I wish to purchase this, for I am rich. To do so, I must speak to the governor."
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That is
Here I-
correct.
Here I was trying to think of a convoluted way to tell all these poor apothecary workers that you can synthesize caffeine and kill these guys. But no, we're going straight for let's buy shithead.
Well, I was figuring you were gonna talk. I still figured you were gonna talk to the halfling and the human cleric and get more information. But
Nope. Jumping straight through the doors. Before we got
Mayor-
there, I would have liked to
He's-
talk to Trucker loudly.
These are the plants you need in order to synthesize caffeine, because arachnids and certain insects will literally fucking die if you give them caffeine. Here's how you do it.
I'll let you do the talking, but it can't contradict what Mayor has just done. I'll put it that way.
Oh no, I'm not doing it now.
No,
Fuck
so
that.
it'd be on the way to the gate. It had been like as soon as I seen some guards, I just wanted to I don't know, talk kind of loudly to make sure they heard me, but I want to be like, Tremaine, I really hope them guards don't drink that expensive alcohol that they took off me this morning.
You call him Tremaine?
Or not Tremaine.
Damn it.
I was gonna
No,
call.
you-
What did you call
You
yourself?
called him Tremaine.
Anonymous.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll.
No. I want to take that back and go anonymous.
I don't know if I should. You made the mistake.
Oh, well.
And I'm pretty sure you were past the gate already when he said what his new name was, so you wouldn't know it.
Well, it had either been Doctor or Abraham. I just said Tremaine because that's what I was thinking of.
So you call him Tremaine, okay. You told
Whatever.
him, you said you hope the guards don't drink that delicious alcohol.
I mean, it's fair, dude. You weren't there when I introduced myself.
Okay. Mayor, what was that persuasion check of yours?
You didn't tell me to make one.
Oh, go ahead and make me a persuasion check. Or on the guard, you want to buy
This
him.
is going off the rails quickly.
Yes, it is. I just hope they drink that because I want.
Wow, I'm proficient in that. That's awesome. That's an 18.
Are there any like loose pieces of lumber on the ground? Probably some
No.
decayed pieces.
We're about to start.
Wow, this
like,
is so
barehanded.
like so the cleanest street ever.
Yeah.
You're
Is that what you're saying?
You're literally right in front of the guard outpost, and like you see that, like you can see like a little bit of debris and stuff, but it's like been bunched up and brought next to the giant scorpions because it looks like they're fucking with it, like they're playing with it, for lack of a better thing. It's something to keep them occupied. If you wanted to, you would have to get very close, within striking distance of these scorpions. And I'm not going to make you any promises right now that they won't just strike you because you get close.
I'm just knowing that for if
Guys are
once things
dicks.
actually go, once shit actually hits the fan.
Yeah, I want
Um,
to remind you guys, none of you have weapons. All of these
Yeah,
guys
shit.
are armed.
Shit's
I
about
do
to
have a
hit
feat that deals that still deals damage. So
I know, but
I have a plan. We might not be able to
Ride
sack
the
the city
rails.
now. Let's just purchase this real quick and see where this goes.
Purchase this. His name is this now.
For
Congratulations.
right now, it is.
I was about to call him Shathid.
I'm trying to.
Indeed.
I'm trying to buy his freedom. I do actually intend to buy this man.
Mr.
you
Shathid.
have given me a platinum. I am free.
Oh my
Master
goodness.
has given Shathid a sock.
I was gonna say the same fucking thing. Damn it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So what does my
okay.
18 net be?
Give me a second to catch my breath.
Oh my
Master
god.
has given Shathid a platinum. Shathid is free.
Master has given Shafi a Glock. It's time for a revolution. Okay. The chitinous dude kind of like stares at you for a second, like, you are an outsider. As you see him like stop and like stiffen for a second. The master says you may enter.
Splendid. The master needs money. We all have money.
And the door is opened, and you are let in. What?
Mm.
Trucker, background noise.
I don't know what that is.
Just a whistle.
Anyway,
You are let in, and this is actually somewhat spacious, as there is a human there. And like, wait, that's an actual human. Till you see his actual physical body. He is shirtless. He's wearing pants. His body is covered in that black chitinous. His face is more humanoid than the rest, as there's bits of chitin all over his face, almost like armor. He still has his human eyes and somewhat human face, but unlike everyone outside, it's like a humanoid mask of chitin instead of like a scorpion face of chitin. And upon his back, you see raising up is a big scorpion tail. And you see on his body, he has two sets of arms. He has his normal that are at his shoulder length, that come out to normal arms, but at the end of these are giant scorpion pincers, and then a second set of arms underneath that are like normal human hands. Ah! I was told you wish to purchase something, and that you have quite a lot of money.
yes, I wish to purchase two things. I want to purchase this vile creature because it would amuse me, and I wish to buy a flower, something called Morning Rush or whatever the hell. Boy.
Morning rush? I don't know a morning rush.
Damn it, I'm blanking on the name. It,
Marigold Rush, my lord.
Marigold
bend over.
Rush.
Pretending
Oh,
to be Hoax's butler.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my
Marigold
goodness.
rush. That's a very expensive flower. Are you wanting the flower or the medical powder that it can be used as?
That one. Hoping to do a bundle deal.
A bundle deal. We could, but I would ask something else of you, if that's the case.
Well, let's hear the price.
For no bundle deal, just for the slave and the marigold. 50,000 gold.
I have 1,300 right now, and 1,305 right now.
I have I got 9 platinum and 162, so that's
We can't-
rough.
I can make you a deal though, if you're willing to listen.
Willing?
Got 1100.
There was a runaway of sorts at the end of the south side of this island. If you can kill them and bring me back their head, as well as a item they stole from me, I will sell you a pound worth of this powder and that slave there for 1,000 gold. Seem fair?
It does, but let me offer one more counter thing because I feel like we have a good rapport.
Go ahead.
As you can tell, we are fabulously wealthy. We have come here on a fabulously wealthy vessel. We could not possibly carry all of the money. Hell, not even 10,000 men could carry all of the money. If we could get the powder and the slave on the dock, we can get our other lessers out there with some of the money that you require.
Roll. I want to say persuasion, but you're lying. So roll me a.
I kind of believe that Reed is very rich. And Reed
don't
will
know
also
that.
kill them, and we'll get our stuff anyway.
I mean, you don't know. Remember, Reed doesn't like working in currency all that much. He likes trading items.
Doesn't matter. I'm trying to trick them
Roll.
into bringing the shit.
Roll me. Fuck. You know, okay. Roll me
Set
just a
deception.
straight. Roll. No, I'm having him roll me a straight persuasion because he believes that Reed is rich.
12, unless somebody can give me advantage. But
Nope. No one gave him that. There's a reason I'm making this straight. He'll like stare you dead in the eyes. Well, I don't doubt you're rich. I doubt you have as much as you say, for you wouldn't be at this port. You'd be over with our supplier for such a thing. But I do like money, so I'll make you a deal. I'll give you the slave now for 500 gold. And then if you go and get me the head of this person and the item, I'll let you have a pound worth of the marigold rush for 500 as well.
I will.
His pencils kind of click as he says that.
I will look at everybody else and go, "Gentlemen of my employ, does this not sound fair?"
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds fair.
It does sound fair, my lord.
Actually, there's one more thing I could do. If you wish to sweeten the deal, you could throw in the tiefling and I could make it a trade for the gnome.
Unfortunately, my lord, the cupbearer is not for sale. He has been here in my employ for far too long.
Interesting. May I ask why you don't have a collar on such a beast?
Because when you go port to port and you have such exotic wares, you do not sully it with gaudy jewelry. You let people come and pet them.
Oh.
I'd make you roll a persuasion, but you're playing this so well.
They
You
know.
see him you see him smile, and the pincers like snip, and his hands kind of like clasp and rub together. You are very right. I do like this. I like you. I like you. What is your name, sir?
Hoax Bradshaw, and that's where we have something in common, sir. I like me too.
Governor Scorpus. Scorpus Azil.
Scorpus Azil. We will have this garbage head mounted for you by whenever the hell we can find him. Hopefully by the end of the afternoon. I do not like trudging through the wilderness like some sort of fairy.
I don't blame you, sir. I don't either. It's simply why I took over this fort and made it my own.
If I wanted to be a dirty hippie, I would have become a druid.
Very true. Besides, the wilderness, the trees, it's no fun. I prefer the desert.
Deserts are far more hospitable.
They are. Do you mind me asking you something, sir?
Of course not. Go ahead.
Do you worship any gods or goddesses?
I do not, but perhaps we can discuss that on another time. I really wish to get you your head.
Please do. Please see yourself out. And you'll see him hand you this like little coin-like pendant. Show this to the gods, and they'll give you back whatever they took. You are now my honored guest.
I will, as if I cannot possibly be bothered to handle my own burdens, hand it to Vincent and go, "Cupbearer, show that to the guards, we must be going."
Oh, I love this.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Do you guys leave? What do you do?
Did he give us a somewhat known location of this person?
You said
Nope.
on the south side of the island.
Yep.
Okay. Then
He didn't give you a description of this person either.
I will turn and go,
Right.
"Descriptions are needed, though, or I will have to lop off everybody's head until we're all satisfied. And that will take
I'm-
forever."
I wouldn't stop you if you did that, but I understand. You are looking for a drow individual. They call themselves one of the Jester family. Crucius Jester is the name.
We understand. May we go now, master?
Yes, in fact, we shall. I like your tone. You best keep it up, or I will become weary of your presence and start hitting you.
Yes, master.
I love hitting things that are smaller than me, for it gives me power.
And I love receiving damage from creatures that are vastly superior to me.
Don't you forget it, and keep that in mind. This, as I make like a threatening backhand motion at him.
Oh my goodness.
When he does, Krill's gonna be master. Don't hit too hard.
No, you're right. I do not wish to purchase damaged merchandise. Sir Governor, do you think you can feed this man a ration? I do not prefer to try to start from ground zero, as it were.
Oh. But if you give me the 500 gold now, you can have this gnome and do as you wish with him. We'll remove the collar and he'll become a citizen.
I will toss him... What? I will toss him 50 platinum.
You'll see him take it. Ah, the currency of the rich man. Thank you. And you watch as he'll come over, and there's no lock on this collar. You'll just watch him put his two pincers on the metal, and you hear a like a vice, like the jaws of life snapping steel, as the collar snaps in two spots and comes off.
I will grab this poor gnome by the neck and go, "Congratulations, you are now mine!" And I will start carrying him off so that we can leave.
The gnome is terrified of what just happened.
And I'm going to need you to let me know as soon as we are out of earshot of everything.
You head to the gate. You show them the little token. You get your ship back. You head out to the gates and head out to the docks, and you're away from the guards in the city, the fort.
I look at him and go, "You are free now. We are under a lot of pressure. We need that stuff bad."
I know. What do you need? What do you need? I can help you. I'm free. I can actually do stuff now.
We
We need
need
Marigold Rush, and we need a lot of it.
a pound.
I know where a lot is actually. There was a drow who came to the island who knew about the slavery. He said he was with the jesters. The jesters. He said he was here to stop him, but the scorpions got him. They put a collar on him, but he escaped. He said he was going to some abandoned safe house to the south of the island, and he said there was a shitload of those flowers there. He was going to use it to get poison immunity for the people so they could fight against the scorpions.
Great. Now, I hope you understand that while we are here, that I'm going to treat you very poorly, but once we get out of this shithole, you are free to do whatever you want.
Wait, you're taking me with you?
Oh, you bet. You are not staying here a minute longer than you have to.
Oh, thank the gods. Which is your ship? I'll go to the ship.
Okay, there it is.
Mr. Richman. Do I call you sir, my lord?
Let's stick with my lord for now until we get off of the island, just to keep the whole thing going. I need you to get on that ship. I need you to cause a ruckus until a Captain Reed shows up, and I need you to explain the situation to him.
Okay.
And if somebody becomes quite violent, you tell them, no, Hoax sent me.
Okay.
Now, where is this damn safe house?
I don't. You see him getting scared now as he doesn't have the information. I don't know where. It is on the south end of the island, near the point of the bottom coast. It's the closest point between here and Arachnia.
All right, settle down. I ain't gonna be mad if you don't have an exact location. We just need a location, and you've provided that.
That's all I know, I swear. I tried being friends with him because we're both, both Underdark races. Because this is a Snivdiblim gnome. So, but I don't know anything else.
Now, should we suit up before we head out there, or do you think we're gonna get our stuff stolen still?
We're going to just have to go in the way we are. I don't think there's any other way.
I left all.
You did get that token. I do believe we're at full reign of our.
Well, that's the thing.
Equipment.
I left all of my equipment at the ship.
We could
Yeah,
go...
you got you got
Yeah,
all the
we're back
shitty
at the
stuff.
ship.
We
No,
could-
you're not. You're at the port.
Oh.
Oh,
You can go back on the ship.
could I?
You got all your Oh, good.
Could I return back to one of the guards real quick?
One of the Chitinous Scorpio guards. Yeah.
Yeah. I will. I would have
Can
grabbed
I
the
leave
pendant.
my vial with them?
I will.
No.
Dang it.
I will grab the pendant from Vincent and just go, "You there, God!
What?
If with this pendant, does that mean we can grab our stuff off the ship without being hassled and harangued?"
You'd be under more surveillance, but you'd be allowed to have some of your stuff.
Very well. And I will go and return to the group and let them know.
So basically, you'll be under more watch and surveillance, but you could bring some things in. Maybe not everything, but some things.
But our
I would
armor
want
and
that.
weapons, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe, maybe not. You don't know.
Well, that's what I was kind of asking him.
Yeah, he didn't give you a straight answer for a specific reason.
I almost don't want to risk it. I just want to beeline it.
I mean, if you want to,
get my armor and sword for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna say this: if you can go past the fort, not go through it to go to the south side of the island, and I won't stop you. No one's gonna stop if you go across with your weapons and stuff, because there might be traps or monsters on this island you don't know. But when you go back to the city, you do not know if you get to bring your weapons and armor and shit into the city.
Oh, so we could just drop it back off on the ship?
Yep, you could totally do that and not have to worry about it.
Oh, then yeah, I would like to go and retrieve all my items and just not pass through the city then.
Yep, you are more than welcome to do that.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Same.
That's what I'm doing. I'm literally useless without all of my equipment.
Yeah, I would... Just for the sake of brevity, that would be the plan, so... I mean, if you want us to re-explain it when we get back, then sure, but I think that seems to be the general consensus.
No, from the looks of it, you guys are gonna go grab your shit. I'll say for the sake of brevity, you go with the gnome, explain to everybody what the fuck's going on.
I will tell
And
him
yeah.
to try the name Theodore on for size.
Theodore,
Yep,
he'll graciously accept it because you gave it to him.
great.
You own him now, so I mean,
So, above
You have a
game,
companion.
guys, are we just gonna go get the flower stuff and then come back?
Yeah, that's
Because that's all we need.
yeah, you have multiple options here. You can either A, go work with this governor, B, go just grab the flowers and fuck off, or C, go and investigate this drow and see what the drow wants.
Viva la liberación.
I personally, personally, but in Gelrum would want to try and free that little town and, kill the governor because he hates the governor.
I
Same.
don't see...
You're supposed to hate the
Everything about the governor.
You're supposed to. I built him to be a shithead. He's also very powerful though too. So I'll
Yeah,
warn you guys
I
that.
currently don't see us being able to do that.
But with the help of said townsfolk after they have became immune to his shittery.
And,
Yeah, but making
yeah.
making them all immune might take all the stuff. And
You know,
which-
I actually have
I
a
have-
plan.
I have a vial that I
Hey,
just
hey,
am-
guys, hold on. Sheep's got something. Sheep.
So, when we meet the drow, we explain this situation and that we're also have a plan to help.
However, in a way that we stay in the good graces of the Lord, we disguise Dazzlebooper as the Drow's head. That way, when he puts the head in like the trophy in his special trophy room, Dazzlebooper can activate his fire abilities and burn his fucking house down.
Wait, how big is Dazzlebooper? Aren't you a medium creature?
He is a small creature, actually.
Yeah, but I think
He is
I don't want to
210.
be rude. I don't want to be rude. I think you're bigger than the Drow's head.
Well, he could curl into a ball.
Yeah, there are ways to put
Well,
him in
armadillo.
like a paper
I have a
mache
plan too.
bowl.
Look, I'm not gonna stop you guys. If you come up with something crazy, I will not stop you. I have faith you guys got something stupid fun. I'll put it that way.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm planning on wanting to go at night sometime and just toss that vial in the barracks.
See, my
Dude, that would be fucking awesome.
right now, my biggest concern, I want to go get to this drow and then get our supply of the Marigold Rush to the ship before we do anything else. Because time is kind of the essence here. We
Above game, I'm currently probably dying, so I mean, nobody else knows.
It hasn't been a full day yet, so you don't know.
Well, still though, but I mean, I'm bitten. Nobody else knows I'm bitten.
I
So
find it
I'm-
immensely curious that you haven't told anybody yet, too. That's.
I mean, I'm just honor bound.
Yeah,
I did it for the little
Alright.
girl, so to me, it's no harm.
but yeah, I would prefer if we do plan to liberate this place that we get our stuff first, so that we can get the people that need to be cured, and then go and do something wild, wacky, and crazy.
Well, see, my question is how much like scorpions are they? Because if they're really like scorpions have the same problem with caffeine that spiders do. Caffeine makes them
Kind of stuff away for a second.
stupid. Like
Yeah,
caffeine
duh.
can literally
Kill him.
kill them.
Yes, it can. But
Mhm.
again, you don't know. You could try, but for all you know, they might be more like a ungodly hybrid of like just they've got some parts scorpion, some part not. Remember, all the rest of them have like scorpion-like faces and just chitinous humanoid body. Governor Scorpus Azel, he has like humanoid body, humanoid face that's just covered in the chitinous armor style, but then he has two sets of arms, one which is the pincers and one which is normal, and the scorpion tail. So
Can we
You don't-
officially
you don't
say
know.
we're on a break?
I figured this was just a little banter. Like you guys are just talking about what you're planning.
They were
By
on
the
our way to
way,
meet
I don't want to be the
Thing.
guy to do it
Very good.
again, flame,
I'm back.
What?
but it's chitin.
Chitin, I don't give a crap.
Yeah, so that's how I see it. We really should, explain our situation quick to the people of the ship, go to the drow, get our pound of stuff, cure everybody, and if we still want to destroy this town, which I'm all for, then we do it.
I don't consider it I'm not trying to destroy the town. I'm trying to save the town,
Well, yeah,
but
we were just playing Zoopod. I'm using the wrong words.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go
Tritons.
meet this dude,
Get everyone
get
cured.
the stuff, get back to the ship, and then free the town.
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah.
You guys go ahead. Let me check the actual map. It is still a bigger island. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys, if you went by foot from that side to side, it would technically take 4 days. But Eli will give you guys these, like, best way to describe it, they're like shadow horse-like mounts that he creates. He's like, these
Oh,
can go
I actually
really
know
fast.
Fine Steed.
Yeah, but these are a little
Oh, he
more
knows Fine
powerful.
Greater Steed. Okay.
Faster. Better than that, actually.
They can fly.
These things can move 400 feet a turn when dashing.
So we'll get there in a half an hour.
These will let you cross all 4 of these, basically. So from sun up to sundown, lets you basically a day. It lets you do 4 days worth of travel in one day, basically. It does drain him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can see him hurting as he's creating this, but he's able to do it.
All right. Well, then we better make hay while the sun still shines.
Well, thank you, Eli.
You're welcome. Hurry up.
But do try and rest before we're back.
You as well, kid.
I'm fine.
He'll give you a look.
I'll give him a look back. Because for all I know, he's suffering just as much as I am. Especially with missing an arm.
True. Okay. Do you guys make your way? You guys start making your way south.
Yep.
Mark. By the end of the day, I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Oh. My dice are gonna hate me today, aren't they?
Yep. That's a 7.
Oh, jeez.
Rolled a 2.
Jeez Louise.
Your body begins to burn and hurt so bad that you fall off the mount. Everyone else sees you crash into the ground hard, as you're going to be taking...
Yay.
You're taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall off this thing going basically 400 feet per second for 6 seconds. And the curse is starting to take effect as the first day effect will be happening. Your hair, you start growing hair. That shouldn't be possible for your type. You're starting to almost look like a chupacabra-like monster. It's like piercing through your scales and stuff. And people can start seeing like these little, they don't work, but these little bumps on your head that would represent 6 more eyes, like a spider.
I think we should tie Engelrim to his mount and make sure he can't move.
Oh. Didn't expect that, guys.
Don't fight it, it's just easier if you let me tie you down. Lay on your hands.
If you feel like you need to, but I'm fine.
Lay on your hands, and I'll start tying him to the horse.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll let.
So yeah, you kind of let this happen. After a day's travel, you hit the south side of the island. There's something interesting. It is sandy. It's very like patches of grass and then crap load of sand. You see this small little abandoned hut. But you see between you and the abandoned hut this large mound in the ground with several, and I mean several, skeletal bodies littering the outer side of this mound. And these weird white webbing like things coming out of the top of this mound.
And we stopped just before the mound, like without a threat distance.
Yeah. You stopped probably a good, I'd say, I don't know, 50, 55 feet from it, you know? You're playing smart, you know?
Could
Do I get anything from seeing it?
Nope, because you're in agonizing pain and your mind cannot process.
Can I...
Fair enough.
Can I just shout, Crucius, Jester, it is... You don't know me, But we're here to help.
You shout out loud?
At the mound.
At the mound, okay. Well, there's the mound between there and the shack, but okay. The mound has like just a pile of bodies. Go ahead and roll me just a straight persuasion check. And are you trying to be stealthy at all, or are you just yelling this out just so everyone can hear you?
Stealthy.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
How well did he tie me to this horse?
So that
Low
is
enough.
that is a 17 on stealth, and that is a 24 in persuasion.
You okay, you will not wake them up with that then. You don't see anything coming from the mound, but you see a flag, like this little hand flag, come out of like this top window on the upper side of the shack. It is a white flag that's kind of waving just a little bit.
Is there like a safe way to get around this mound to the shack?
Not really. It's sand as far as you can see. It's like sand as far as you can see. You could like go to the very tip of the coast, and you think you'd be out of its reach, but like still, it's near the mound. It's all that.
I'm just going to kind of like wave back, like, and point at the mound. Like, what? We can't do anything about this. This is bad.
The flag doesn't respond. It just stays waving. Like you just see the flag. You don't see anybody else. The flag just waves white again. And as you kind of look at the flag, it's not like a flag. It looks more like maybe a shirt or something that's white that was tied to it.
Can I at least see that now?
Yeah, you can all see that.
Yep.
Did I get any vibe from that, or am I still in agonizing pain and can't understand shit?
You're no longer in agonizing pain. Your mind's still a little throbbing. You'll have some penalties and disadvantages on things if you get into make any checks or anything like that. But for the most part, you're fine.
So what do I see from that? From my, I guess my background, like being in the war and whatnot. Do I see that as surrender, or is he trying to tell us something else?
It's a white flag. If military standpoint, that's a surrender thing. But you think that's also him just trying to get someone's attention, like, hey, I'm over here if someone's looking for me.
Do I see any red or any blood or anything like that? Like he may be wounded?
Make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Awesome.
I'm also gonna show you guys the image of the map that the mound's on. You can't tell; it's too far away. That is the mound that you see.
Awesome. Love it.
One of us could try to jump the mound.
It's kind of big. You can go around it if you want, but you're gonna still be within. You're still gonna be on this map if you do, basically.
Or we could just throw a rock at it and see what happens.
And wake it up? I don't know.
Alright, well.
I'm trying to avoid any further combat.
Oh shit, Dazzleboober, you're just going towards it?
Well, Dazzlebooper will go around it. Basically.
How much does Dazzlebooper weigh, and how does Dazzlebooper move again?
Dazzlebooper slithers, and he weighs about 100 pounds.
Okay. When you get how far around are you going? Like, ping where how far out you want to be from it.
He's going to be at least 20 feet away from the mound.
20 feet away. Let me check. Okay, so like this. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
All right. And this is going to be with disadvantage because I have my chainmail on.
Oh, you got chainmail? How much weight does that add to you? Do you know?
The chainmail, I believe that adds chainmail of acid resist adds 55 pounds.
So you're 155 pounds at minimum?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me know what your stealth check is.
Alright. So the highest I got was a 21, and the lowest I got is an 18.
Nice.
Still pretty good.
Your dice love you.
That
Take
is
two.
that is very good.
Alright. I will continue
Should
forward.
anybody be trying to follow him in case he gets into a shitstorm?
And as you get right about there, Sheep, you
Mhm.
see coming out of the mound this thing, if it'll load. Let me know if it loads for you guys, because I'm still looking at it, trying to get it to work.
I see the Spoopy Rock.
There it is.
There it is.
Tiny.
This small, think an ant that's about the size of like a cat, and it is like black and chitinous with this giant green abdomen. It's just kind of like it's looking at you. It's looking at you.
Mhm.
You know, seeing what you're doing.
Alright, well, it's keeping a well, Dazzlebooper will keep a distance.
It will kind of like wiggle its antennae at you, kind of fronting, you know, like staring at you, like what you doing near my home.
He'll slither a bit further back.
Okay.
And he'll just move around.
Go ahead and roll me a straight charisma check, by the way.
Alrighty.
And I'll need that as well from everybody who's gonna try to follow Dazzlebooper's path.
A charisma check.
Charisma check. Mark, you will have it with disadvantage because of what you're becoming.
That is a 17.
I don't know if I want to follow then.
A check?
Charisma check.
I seriously don't even know if I should follow then.
I will just stay within Galrum.
Okay.
We're doing something we should never do. Rule number 1, guys.
Yeah. I'm already on the thing and I can't take myself off, so to hell with it. That's a 15.
Figure all on the map already. It's pretty good. Crow, you want to go ahead and roll it as well, buddy?
Yeah, I got 16.
Okay. Everybody else who's going to be trying to cross?
I mean, I'm just gonna hang back and.
Might as well do it at this point, man.
Yeah.
Fine.
Chaos, how about you?
I got.
Well, nothing ventured,
18.
nothing gained.
I got a 7.
What do I have to roll?
That's why I
Charisma
didn't
check.
want to roll it.
I got an 18.
Charisma?
so-
Man.
How about a 21?
21.
Man, hell, I got a 1.
21.
I have a +1 to charisma and I'd still did decent.
And in Gelrum, I need this from you. With that disadvantage, bud.
I got an 18.
Okay. Hoax, as you're walking by, this one sees you. You step and you lose your footing last second, and you're like, your body, like you try to correct yourself real fast, and you slam your foot down, and you kind of went in a downwards position, and that hit causes a vibration in the sand, which you see causes this one up here to like stiffen up for a second before it lets out this terrible terrible screeching noise as you feel vibrations in the ground
That is
Oh,
exactly
no.
why I did not want to fucking do this.
as another one comes out and then poking its head up, a giant red ant.
Great.
And I need everybody.
Can I make?
It's getting kind of late.
I did not want to do combat at all. This pisses me off.
I'm
I
so
need
sorry.
everyone to either roll me initiative, or you can just book it towards the. You can either book it towards the little hut, or you can try something to de-escalate the situation with these animals. If you have a way to de-escalate animal combat.
Throw them
I have an
food.
idea. Basically, I'm going to get closer and I'm going to activate my searing determination to basically turn myself into a massive ball of fire.
Hey, roll me an intimidation then, because ants
Alright.
don't like fire.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can because of what you are becoming.
I want to help. Yeah.
Alright, so I get advantage on this.
Can I have thaumaturgy to make an explosive sound as he does it?
Yeah, it'd give him advantage.
Okay.
I was gonna
That is a
animal handling,
19.
but-
A 19, you say? Okay. You watch as these two small ones will like go back into the like they'll immediately go back into the cave, and you watch as this one like come out all the way, and then you watch as its head will come over to like this giant rock on the side, grab it, and hunk the hole down to make it so that you guys can't get in.
Good.
They didn't
Alright.
want combat. They just didn't want you getting in their hole.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Well, I'm down my searing determination, but Salzabooper will drop it and head forward.
Alrighty. Do you guys head to the
Shack.
the shack? Okay.
I will knock so that, don't enter because I don't want to get shot.
Yeah, I get that.
DEA, no knock.
You can try. You don't know what happened. you knock for a few seconds and there's no response.
Can I peer in through the windows or whatever you?
There
were
are no-
sticking the flag
There,
through?
there's no windows on the side. It's like one of those shacks where like up top there's like the hatch and the roof kind of thing.
I will.
Can I check?
Uh,
Can I check the door to see if anything's off with it?
Yeah, do a investigation to see if it's like trapped or anything.
Cool.
Can't really help there.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Door is not trapped. You don't even think the door's locked.
The door that is not trapped, and I don't think it's even locked.
I can lead. I can lead
I'll
if it's dark.
slowly push it. I'll just slowly start pushing it open, like.
Well, hold on. I think we should try in every language that all of us know, saying our intention before we go in.
Okay.
Crucius.
You speaking uncommon?
Yeah. I'll take that
Well,
as
that
he's
good.
hurt. Doc, we might need to get in here. So I'll just push the door open all the way and kind of do like I'll pie all the corners.
The moment you open the door, you see propped up on a couple of hay barrels and like just laying in the straw and the hay, a drow holding their side as they're bleeding profusely, as they're holding this long stick with a little bit of cloth on it that's poking out the hole. They look
Dazzle,
very messed up.
Dazzlebooper
Yeah,
will
looks like we got ourselves a
immediately
bleeder.
slither. Dazzlebooper will immediately slither over and he'll yank out the pipe and burn all of his lay on hands to heal him for 25 HP.
You okay?
Better now.
I'll give him
Ugh.
some water.
He will gladly take it. He looks parched and in a lot of pain.
Looks like you took on what then you could bite.
Yes, I unfortunately got caught running away.
Look, we can get on with the pleasantries a little later, but we really need this morning whatever the hell rush. And we'll be willing to help you with your slave problem right after that. But the governor sent us to cut off your head to get a pound of it. We just need a little bit of it to get our people healed, and then we'll be willing to help you with the other thing.
Well, I have good news and bad news about that, I guess.
Great.
Bad news, I don't have any on me. Good news, I know where a crap load is.
Well, we do not have more than a week, so we need to do it now.
Are any of you familiar with where they grow?
Nope.
Nope.
Subterranean.
No idea.
Awesome.
Huh.
So,
Neat.
so I
I-
presume that hole that was just filled back behind us is one way to get in.
Yes, I was trying to acquire some when I ran into their defenders.
Well, ain't that just splendid?
There is a ant queen down there who I've been informed secretes a solution that makes them grow like wildflowers down there. I plan to kill her, take the secretion home with me, and start growing them in my home again when this is all done.
Well, this is awkward. I kind of burnt a pretty vital ability of mine that could help in order to fend them off.
Ah, that's not good.
And, I mean, it would be back by tomorrow, but we don't have that kind of time. I do have another one that superheats my weapons.
It is entirely up to you. I would recommend we get some rest. I would need it before I would go in back down there. I'm tapped on all my abilities.
Alright,
True.
If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be dead.
This one here is cursed, so we're gonna have to keep him in the closet.
Well, what is he cursed with?
Spider
Oh.
shark?
I have never heard of that.
Well,
I'll
they're
be
these
fine.
weird. They're these weird little creatures. They're these weird creatures that are living in the river up north.
I bet that raw energy probably corrupted two creatures. Okay.
You just get your rest. I'll rest a little bit and we'll get this cure.
I would recommend being careful. From what I've seen, there are 5 ants in total, plus 2 of these little acidic ones, and
and the queen, from what I've seen. She's the one that did this to me before I teleported away.
Oh.
She has quite the nasty bite.
Can't have been as bad as this one, and I'll actually show everybody my forearm where I got bit.
You look like you're going to die, friend.
It's not as bad as it looks. 'Tis only a flesh wound.
I can see why you'd want the marigold rush, then.
Well, that and somebody I care about's got bit, and they got a mini cure, but they need the whole thing. I've got something up my sleeves for these ants.
With all due respect, what do you plan to do after you get the marigold?
Cure our friends?
And then what after that? Are you just going to leave?
Oh no, we said that we would help you with your slave problem. I already purchased one of them to get them free.
Yeah.
I don't think they quite understand that I don't actually own them anymore. I tried to tell them that they were free, but, you know, they're slow to the idea.
When you've been born into captivity, you don't understand anything but captivity.
Oh, I'm not expecting overnight results. I just hope that someday they don't actually think I'm their master. That's not what I'm here for.
I understand.
Though they were told to act as if I were while we're still on the island in case things go wrong. We have a persona to keep on.
I understand. I take it you've met the governor then as well.
Yes, what a handsome man he is.
Mm-hmm.
He worships a forgotten god that should stay forgotten.
Well, one of the... Oh, sorry. I was
No,
interrupting.
No, go ahead, my friend.
Well, one of the plans I pitched was that basically I curl up into a ball and they disguise me as your head and and they deliver me there and I burn his house to the ground.
I don't mean to be rude, son, but if you've been in his barracks, you would notice a lot of it is stone. Fire does not exactly burn stone too easily.
Yeah, he did
And
not.
I doubt... Oh, go ahead.
He did not allow us into his barracks. We were in a tent.
Ah, you went into the tent just outside. I would recommend not facing him alone. His pincers are more than strong enough to break steel.
Great.
Well, I'll take your I'll heed your advice. Just know that you have the backing of a pixie salamander paladin to the Yeth centipede.
Do not know. I don't know who this Yeth centipede is. Are they another fallen or forgotten god?
Well, they were an archfey who sacrificed his life to protect the Fey realm. He was sort of a hard eight. He was sort of a hard H in our society.
I'd recommend not saying that. You could curse the spirit that lives. From the sounds of it, he was probably a Fey god before the calamity. Very well. I will say this. If you help me, I will help you. When this is all done and I take over and I free the slaves, I will gladly get you in contact with some of my associates who would be more than happy to help you with any endeavor you have in the future as payment for saving me.
We do like friends.
Yeah.
Very well. For now, I recommend we all rest. We need it, especially I.
If you don't mind the question, what are your capabilities specifically?
You'll see him like pull out a wand from his side.
I'm a spellcaster by trade,
Excellent.
but I can fight with a blade if necessary.
Sure, of course. Do you need a blade?
No, I can summon. I can conjure one if need be.
Alright, I was gonna give you my sword if you needed it, but we're all good.
For now, let us rest.
And you all go and get a long rest. And that's where we're gonna end the session for tonight, guys.
Alright, well, I have no idea what to title this.
Spider bite.
No gods, no masters.
That it?
Yeah, that's the session. I'm
Wow.
calling spider bite. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the name of that shark thing?
That is a spider shark.
But yeah,
And that was a young one too.
I am pitching no gods, no masters.
I don't hate that. My pitch is spider bite.
Chaos dropped and Trucker's not responding, so I don't know if he's got a suggestion.
Oh, I'm still here.
I'm thinking like, you know.
I'm still here. I'm fighting.
I said go to bed if you need it.
Ooh, 12 years of Shathid.
I mean, ooh, I like that.
The story of Theodore.
I was thinking something to do with like Jaws, but you know.
Oh, a Theodore tale.
If you do the Shathid thing, though, you have to put the accent over the E to make sure, kind of like Sinead.
Yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately. But yeah, what about a Theodore tale?
I like that. I like that a lot. Do we like that, guys?
Yeah.
Carapace Jaws.
All right, I'm going to
Carapace Jaws, a Theodore tale.
I figured we were getting close to the end, so I'm toughing it out.
Yeah, we're getting close to the end. But no, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next session, you guys get to go deal with the ants.
Do I get any perks from this at all, Flame? Or is it all negatives?
I don't know. Depends on how far along the curse you run.
All right, let's.
And how much of your humanity stays?
Everybody is getting tired, so we are True Realms, of course. We are still sponsored by Martin Mancini. Sorry, this is a two-parter, but OBS apparently decided to take a shit because OBS decided to be terrible for the first time ever, which is kind of disappointing. But that being said, and my complaining out of the way, we have just lost Chaos Warlord for some reason. I think he's going to bed, so that is what it is. So we'll start with you, Trucker, since you need to get to sleep. Who are you? Where can they find you?
I am the Space Trucker. You can find me on the Clock app, Tiki Talk.
Spectacular. Manira, who are you? Where can they find you?
Manira.
Incredible as always. Marky Mark, who are you? Where can they find you?
Oh, I'm Marky Mark. You'll find me here, you know. And I'm trying to lift a curse or maybe even just play with it, but that's me.
I am the mayor of Spicy Town. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me right here. If I do decide to make my own content, you can follow me on my YouTube channel, Mayor of Spicy Tone. And that's about it for me. So, Defective Sheep, who are you? Where can they find you?
Hi, I'm Defective Sheep. I'm an aspiring artist. I play Dazzle Booper, the Pixie Salamander Paladin. You could follow me at just Defective Sheep on TikTok. No caps, no underscore. And you could follow me on X at defective_sh33p. And yeah. And
Oh, you were still going, sorry.
oh yeah, and yeah, I am I'm slowly trying to maintain faith in my oath.
Alrighty. Hunter, who are you? Where can they find you?
Hunter Mick, you can find me here playing Crow. Still trying to find out his memories. Nothing really interesting happened. So, we'll see what happens next week.
Alright, and last but not least, our DM extraordinaire, Flame Revenant. Who are you? Where can they find you?
Hey guys, I'm Flame Revenant. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, all that stuff as the Flame Revenant. As always, like and subscribe on our channel. Leave comments if you want to leave a comment, and go check out the Discord and the Patreon.
Yes, please give us more engagement. We are sorely lacking, but we've got 15 subscribers as of today. That is pretty tight. We love
that's pretty cool.
We love all 15 of you. We all hope that you take care. That is a wrap. Have a good night. Take care.
Yeah.
Good night.
Peace, everybody. Peace out.
All right.